Really?
Yeah. Level
Like,
3.
that's not too bad if you got melee stuff. Whoops.
No. Hell no. It's too slow.
Oh, I used to use them. If you get a solid hit in and you've got that sledgehammer perk thing, you can really fuck up somebody.
Yeah, but it's too slow. I like fast and quick.
I know.
I could go for 25 forged steel.
Now she's starving. 25 forged steel. Oh, I made a couple of repair kits earlier, so we don't have as much resources of that as before.
Yeah, we can't really afford to use the forged steel, but you know what? I'm taking it, and I'll drop it at my base later.
I've probably got that from some vending machines or just general loot. Whoops.
Oh, that was the quest reward.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, yeah, anytime you guys, like, take a quest reward and it's, like, resources or something, that's entirely your prerogative to keep if you want to. I did that with wood.
Half and half.
Let's get up here. My chick's starving. She's infected. The infection will stop her healing. It's going to stop her from, like, having stamina soon. Like, eventually she will have to die, but the problem is when she dies, she'll respawn back working stiff. So I don't want to do that until I've actually finished doing at least a setup of this. If I go back before that, I've got to come back, and that's an effort, and I just don't want to.
Have I leveled up?
You probably have if you've been doing quests and stuff, because I was looking at all our stats, and I think you're actually the highest level. You're like a 17 or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I actually kind of expected Flanky to be higher, but his game stage is way high. Oh, man. I was going to say, I don't know if I'm still making blocks. No, you don't. I don't want them square.
Right. Cool.
Be better for this.
Stealth is going up a little bit better, and so is my blade skills, so soon I'll be very good at sneaking. Nice.
At the moment, my harvesting stuff is higher, I think, than everybody else's. And bringing it home, like, speed and harvest quantity and stuff is stronger. I barely made it where it was supposed to be. Also, the next blood moon should be like Daytona. No, the miner and motherlode.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't even put any points into that.
I figured I'll probably end up mining stuff at some point, so I might as well get that done. Yeah, I think did I already do the other side? That's why I came over here, right? I'll just quickly check. It's better to check than to rotate this thing and have to fuck around with it later.
Alarm.
Yep, that's doubled. You're hearing an alarm. Yep. Is it like one of the cars or something?
I don't know. I'm going towards it.
Where is he? I haven't been where you're going.
Oh,
I don't even know it's there. So they do alarm. I wonder why it's going off, because nobody's near it. Interesting. So they do actually siren. So that Reddit post was actually correct. Oh well. Somebody on Reddit tried to warn new players of the fact that if you lockpick a car or whatever, or if you try to open it or whatever, it was siren.
I was just about to do my quest and I could hear something in the distance.
I wonder if a zombie's hit it or something. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense because none of you guys were near it to begin with. Very cool, though. Does it keep going off? Like, if you open it or something, does it attract the zombies?
I can't open it. It's jammed.
Ah. Interesting. Maybe they're, like, setting time bombs or something like that. Maybe it's a new event choice. Instead of, like, you know, day 9 or something like that, spawn a dog horde or something like that. You get police car alarms go off or something like that. And if you're near one, it fucks you up. Does it sound like the old alarm or does it sound like something else? Like, you know, the loudspeaker?
It's definitely different.
Interesting. That I kind of wish I was nearby it, honestly, so I could hear it. If it keeps going off, I might try to go past it. Although I'm gonna die of starvation out here, so at some point I'll end up respawning back and working stiff tools. So I'm trying to get this fence done ASAP. I say fence, but it's a fucking wall.
Oh,
Yeah, funny thing is,
now
like,
it's steamrolling.
steamroll. So I don't follow any politics or anything like that, right? And I don't like to talk about it, but at the same time, when I chose to say that I was going to be building a wall and stuff today, well, I was going to be building. The funny thing is, I'm like, I know for a fact there was a whole heap of stuff about Trump a few years ago.
This knife is OP.
And even though I'm Australian, we hear stuff,
it's only
right?
at level 4 too.
Nice.
If it was at level 6, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, level 6, you wouldn't need anything else, really. Yeah, I was going to say something along the lines of that, but I'm like that's offensive in many ways.
Even with the, you know, those ones with the tank tops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's done. Now over to that one.
I can one-shot them.
Nice. Yeah, I know you're hungry. She's been starving for a while. Alright, yeah, alright. Down here. It's going to be interesting to figure out how to do the corners. I said, I have an idea.
The thing I'll probably have to do is get some stealthy stuff to put onto my armor.
Oh, yeah. I just heard her take damage then for her starvation, so she might actually be dying now. Not quick, but she's taking a couple of hits. Give me that.
Nice.
What'd you do?
Oh, I was trying to loot, and a zombie come up and tapped me on the backside.
It didn't even offer you coffee, Grim?
No.
Oh, that's a corner bit. Alright, let's get in here. Yeah, her health is going down. Yeah, it was 54, it's 51.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
We're not far away from this. I won't have time probably to upgrade all the outer walls, but I'm going to just do what I can. I think I've actually been doing this slower than I can do it. I didn't even realize that. I just kind of like go slower to be more careful.
A feral.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see how it handles against a feral.
Probably be alright, especially since like you've gotten pretty proficient with your knife kills. My person's dying at a increasing rate. So I'll be back over there soon.
Have a nice trip.
I'm trying to get this last like section of wall. I haven't figured out the fucking corners. I want to do that before I leave. Oh, fuck no. I also want to... Yeah, well, it's mostly the corners, but there's also one of these corners has some extra blocks sitting on it that I need to pick up, I think.
So that's the garage. I don't want to go there.
48. This is going to piss me off because I have to deal with the XP thing. What I used to do with the building XP is I used to...
Because I can't afford to die.
Yeah?
I forgot to place down my bedroll at the new place.
Oh, yeah. You don't have any grass on you to make it?
No, I mean, I got bedroll, but I didn't place it down.
Ah. Okay, so here's a corner bit. Okay, so, yeah, the thing is that, if I can get this done, what kind of a corner works with this? I need... so I could put one that's in about that spot. And then, by the look of it... Oops, I double rotated that. I'll come back to that spot. Looks like I can do this. Will work. Right? So if I put... Looks like right spot. That.
Oh, wow.
Whoops. Give me that.
I totally forgot that I didn't even activate the quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I get... It's not a half. There should be something smaller.
We've got another wrench.
Nice.
Wait, you can make them, so...
Yeah, but I don't remember what level I can make them. I was hoping to make this a thinner version of that, but I may not have the option to make that. So the other option I had thought about was, instead of making something like that, is you could make like just a standard pole. Might also work. Because regardless, it's still a fucking block that they can't go past. That one's centered, that one's side-centered. Okay, let's have a look at that. No. That doesn't work. Let's have a look at this one, because this one I think is... That one's centered. This one should be just... Yeah, alright, I think this is the one I was thinking about using. So what I originally thought of was, I'm like, I don't have to have a perfect exact wall if I don't want to. What I could do is something like that, because the zombies, even if they broke down the wall, they wouldn't be able to get in. I'm just not a huge fan on how it looks. Like, I could probably stuff something in front of that. It's not really taking up much space. I'll just pop one of you over there. Probably forget about that and scare myself in a minute. So the only other thing I could think of was, like, these are too thick, right? Oh. Yeah, no, they're a tiny bit too thick. They jut out like a little bit, but the problem is that the square actually juts out quite far. But I think the other one did that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alternatively, if I'm not going for something like that, let's see what else have we got. There's all kinds of like fences and unusual shapes. Ooh, can I put something like this down and put something on it? The other thing you can do too is you can have... That's a dynamic table, so it goes off the corner. So, let's see, prep table. That doesn't look like it's got... Let me look at this. Oh, I actually don't fucking mind that. I could put shit on that. Hold up, let's test the theory. I'm going to need a pot plant. She's dying and my priorities are pot plant. just so we know, I have all my shit in the right order here. You know, I'm gonna leave that there because I'm definitely not going to use that much more wood, and whatever I take back to the other base will be fine to go back with me. That can go down, that can go in there. These are for here. I don't... Maybe I can get that out there beforehand. I would like to upgrade the wall before putting that up, but I'll see how I go. No, I'll upgrade it first. I'll see how I do with this. Let's see, give me one pot plant, and I might just leave. I've got a lot of wood on me. Leave the 6,000 here. And I'll see what I can do for upgrading before I die with the wood that I'm holding. Give me a corner. I've got options. Oh, fuck, I've got to find that again later. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. So many yes. Okay, so, like, not that one. It gives me... I have spaces for fucking pot plants. I'm sorry. I am so easily pleased with this game. Please copy rotation, copy shape, please. All right, so not that one. That one. So what I could also do with this is, if it wasn't so much that shape, hold on, let me log that so I don't have to find that again. I'm losing life, but priorities, right? So I could have also done something awesome like a bookcase. Only problem is if something touches it, they destroy it. It's not ideal. I could have done something like a pillar. Actually, let's have a look at that. Be more like that. That's not too bad. Again, it does jut in. I kind of wanted it to be outward to a corner and not sticking inward. The only other thing I had thought of was like corner staircasing and shit. or whatever. Like an actual, like, proper staircase or something, maybe. There must be a bowling alley in this game. Ooh, hello. If that's a bowling ball, I could paint a bowling ball and hide it in Grimm's base. No, I won't build something in his base. That's a breach of the server agreements we've got. We've got basic shelves. Like, that doesn't keep zombies out, though. I've got to remember, it's got to be at least a barrier. Like, crawling on to get stuck on that a little bit. They would get in eventually. What else we got? I love seeing all the new shapes. I really do. Also, these often are a lot bigger than they appear, but that's not. Okay, let's go back to shapes. It's a shame I don't actually have health at this base yet. Now, this is for windows. And mind you, anything that's like this is not going to have as much XP as the previous blocks and shit. So it's always worth being mindful of. Nothing's really a corner block. Again, I'm back to this is corners and stuff. So anything that has UV and an angle on it, that, for your information, is it has a metal panel on it, on the side and on a base. So that's what the UV is. I don't know why it says UV, but that's what I've found it to be, is an actual, like, bar of metal or whatever. Let's see. Something like that. And it's the same shape as before, but it's, like, more decorative. I don't mind using stuff like that. Let me just... Whoops. Fucking hell. Of course you picked up that one. Give me this. You. Copy rotation, please. That back. She isn't going to have time to probably build anything before she dies. Like, you can do stuff like that, and that makes it a little bit fancier when you're actually, like, painting shit up. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, there's a ramp incline corner filler. Find baseboard filler. Baseboard chair ramp. That one, hello. That would still look like it's jutted. What's this do?
In my quest before it gets dark.
That's probably a good idea. I could do it rounded, or I'm thinking this as well. I didn't think about this, but like a wedge or some shit would probably make it. That's too big. Need something a bit bigger than that. Probably a wedge shape would actually make a corner. Pretty good. There's so many new shapes. This is fantastic for me. Like, creativity is beyond it. Like, I love using like shit like this. This is like 1/4. That's not going to be as big. But let's get it on the advanced turn. See, that's the metal plate. That's the UV. So you can do stuff like that. That indents it a little bit. Again, it's not that great. It's not like a perfect fit or anything like that. These are the catwalks that I was talking about. So these are about 1 square wide. And because these walls are equal to a half, they're going to stand out thicker than the actual walls. But they'll stick off from one side, not the other. So it's very interesting. It's not going to be quite right. So I'll end up with like a double thickness catwalk up there somewhere. But I can have railings or some shit on that side. Let's see. Staircases. Staircases can sometimes be a really good fit because they'll have that slightly different size you want. And I did want to have a look at this. So if I could get a corner thing of that, that would be fantastic for something like that. But they have these. What's up?
I could get a leather armor level 2 or a claw hammer level 2.
It depends if you're going to be doing any kind of like building for the claw hammer. I think I'd probably get stuck on that. Plus it would go out by 4 out to like here. So that's a no. Flanky also logged off, so
could get more
saw that happen.
Well.
The ramp.
I don't know, these are all good.
I'm having a fucking ball with the options for building stuff at the moment, honestly. That's a half stair filler.
What armor are you using for the moment?
I'm using cloth. I'm not sure what my stats are. I'm just in the shapes menus. So that's more fitted. Again, it sticks out, so you kind of have to deal with it. I'm down to 30 health. I've been fucking around with this for so long. My only other option I thought of, what I was originally thinking of, was I could do like a pole situation, but not an actual pole, or like a brace, like a solid cubey sort of thing. But that's a quarter.
I chose the leather.
Nice. What is this one? That's an X. The half corner.
Slay zombies or
that wouldn't be a
fetch?
full bit.
Slaying. Yep.
That'd be a half corner.
Really good at slaying at the moment.
Nice. Oh, actually,
are you?
I'm back at my base.
These
look close. Very close. Not quite. It's too thin still.
Whenever I come across you next, I chuck you the leather armor.
All good. Like I said, I'm still dying, so I'll be over there eventually. I'm just choosing fancy options. What's this? Plate double. What are these arrows about?
I can't wait till you get the options to start making vehicles.
I don't know what that's about. I know you are. I'm still happy with running on foot and the bike and stuff because I'm still doing like a lot of harvesting stuff. I could do corners like this, but again, zombies can crawl under it and through it. That's not bad either, actually. I kind of don't mind that as a shape, but again, the problem I've got is if that was 2, it would probably be a lot better if I could find that in a 2. Because then the zombies wouldn't get through it as easily. Alright, so basically, the end conclusion to this is that not much fucking fits. I was hoping that like pole plates and stuff like that might be about the right size. It's about as close as you can get, but it's not quite right.
House with the huge
hey, Ultune.
Underground.
Welcome back in. I'm being fussy about building. My only thing is maybe this would be good for like maybe the first one to stop the crawlers. Maybe. What the fuck? Well, that was a different button. Yeah. How you going, Ultune? Is that a different corner beveled? Let's see. Corner triangle. Yeah. That's not going to work. I thought about using something like this or even that where it's like mostly buffered, but then as it goes up, it will give me space, but I just don't want it to stick out that much. Oh, nice. Time to relax then. Yeah. Hopefully you don't have to, like, hopefully you're already home. You don't have to, like, catch, like, public transport or like, drive for however long or whatever. This is actually also very interesting. Hold up. That's kind of cool too, because that gives you, if you did that, right? That's fucking interesting. Give me this. I don't mind that. I like that for decorative stuff. That's better in a house. That's interesting. Not great, but interesting. What a good combination. I'll keep that. I'll keep that for later. She's almost dead. I'm dying from starvation, but I'm currently remodeling my wall situation, so dying effectively. What about this? Hey, that's not bad. Fucking hell, it's dark. I did say that up there. Let's see. Keep rotating this. It's got to go upside down eventually. There we go. That's interesting. I don't love the center bit being so chunky, but can I put a plant on it? No, I cannot. I could put a plant on the other thing, though. Also, the corners of my fence are not sealed. So shit like this be just walking in. You better keep walking. I don't like your creepy ass in here. Took too long. I know, the center bit doesn't kind of work. I wouldn't mind that just being a flat wall or something. Rid of that. Eventually I'll settle on something that works for this fucking corner. And then I'll just go and like smash it out everywhere else. So that was an interesting shape. I couldn't put anything on it. So similar kind of principle is that. Maybe. The problem I've got is that the shape that I've chosen the size of does not necessarily fit with the corner blocks that I've also chosen the size of. It's making this quite difficult to find something that just works with it. Like, all of these are going to be like a quarter or whatever. They're not just going to be the exact size that I'm looking for. The alternative that I had thought of was just getting like, say, like a solid pole and putting it in there. Because then it's not really much of a concern. But I don't mind these kind of like not so much jutting out bits. Alright, funny thing is I could put that like, what is it, there and there. Get that previous weird shape back.
Finish off this quest and go for a break.
Alright. I'm still not dead and I'm still mulling over shit. Maybe throw that in with it and see what it looks like. Not the worst thing I've seen so far. Advanced rotation, please. I think if I flipped that one, flip that upside down, that would put it higher up. Look a bit more balanced. I could put a taller tree in the center. Hello, I've got ideas here. Put onto you. Where did I put that one? All right, give me this. Pick up that. You're still not dead yet. Thank you. Select rotation. There.
All clear now, just gonna do the loading.
Nice. I like that. Finally, I found something. Holy shit, give me this plant.
Oh, need lockpicks.
Now get that in there? Probably not because that's upside down, isn't it? Come on. So you want to sit up there, but you don't want to sit up there. Can I make you a different shape? Would you sit then? If I shoved you in as like that shape, or like what I wanted to do was like get one of these or something and put it in there, or even like a fucking, oh man, little hanging pot thing would look so fucking nice in the corner. What happens if I remove that? I could put that there then, like that.
Loaded. Yep.
The only thing is it's not as reinforced if I've got something like that. Whoops, that is a part of the wall. Give me that. Okie dokie. Oops. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I have any others like that? I do. You.
Alright, now I've got to find a zombie.
Rotation.
Oh, actually, how far is my base?
Get this put in place before something just walks on in here. Mind you, they can walk in from fucking anywhere else at the moment. Alright, well, whatever. I, honest to God, didn't mind this aesthetic. Advanced rotation, please. Oops. Oh god, I've got to go through the whole fucking cycle. What happens when you click too fast? There we go. Alright. Upside down, and then this thing, which was like that, plus going up one. Actually, hold up. Can I put a fucking plant on it like this? Is this just blasphemy that I can't put a fucking plant in there? We're in the apocalypse, and this is my priorities. This is why I would die. This is also why it would be like a no-brainer that like I would probably never leave a fucking building. Copy shape. Come on, keep it on that one. Copy rotation, please. There we go. Alright, once these stop being blocks like that, it won't be as bad.
Actually, pretty happy that we don't have feral synths on.
Yeah, I know. I know most of you guys are like pretty fucking happy that it's not on anymore, but I'm adjusting to it because every time I see a zombie around the place, I expect to get attacked.
Mm.
I still think if they broke that, they could get through, but then they'd have to halve it, so they could probably crawl through if they broke one. Oh my god. What else have I got?